Leadership qualities: how to become a great entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship seems to be well known now. Almost everyone out there wants to become an entrepreneur. It is a good and encouraging step to take. But hello, you can't just get up from bed and assume that the entrepreneurial journey is an easy one. No, it's not that easy, but the right approach to becoming an entrepreneur can make your journey fun and easy at the same time. You need to have the leadership qualities that will make your dream of being an outstanding entrepreneur a reality. Leaders have qualities that make them outstanding, right? You do not need to be an employer before you become a leader. Leadership qualities can enable business owners to easily deal with customers, clients, and even contractors. Leadership qualities cannot be studied concretely, and this is why we cannot comfortably say that a business leader scored about 95% in leadership. We have so many entrepreneurs, but do they have leadership qualities worth emulating? Why a good leadership style is important. Before we dive into the major characteristics every good leader must have, it will be appropriate for you to know why it matters in business. Good leadership sets an example that others will always follow, whether you like it or not. Leadership qualities a great entrepreneur. Below are several leadership qualities a great entrepreneur should have. 1. Self-confidence. Every good leader has to be self-confident. This quality will emit a sense of security and also attract others. An entrepreneur that looks confused all the time might find it difficult to gain the trust of people. 2. Communication skills. Communication is the ability or act of being able to give and get information. Communication is not just about listening and speaking or even reading and writing, but it is also about observing nonverbal cues. Good communication is one of the qualities an entrepreneur can't do without. Learn to pay attention to body language and other forms of nonverbal communication, ask questions, and always focus on key points. Richard Branson saw the need to describe communication as the most important skill any leader should have. This is true because communication can fully enhance every other skill. Communication skills will be needed to make sales, resolve issues, negotiate deals, etc. Being able to know your audience and choose your words carefully will help you avoid miscommunications that will save your time and money. 3. Adaptability. A good number of the biggest businesses in the world today started because their owners were willing to adapt. For instance, although it is difficult to believe, YouTube started as a dating site. If it didn't evolve to what we know today, it would have probably been stuck with dating services forever, and the amazing YouTube we know today would have been nowhere to be found. As an entrepreneur, it is wise and very important to be open to change. No matter how well you research your business idea, unforeseen circumstances and changes can determine your chances of being successful. There is a need for entrepreneurs out there to be ready to fly the moment the land is no longer favorable, and vice versa. Your adaptability is your power. If you choose to hold on too tightly to old ideas, you might not be able to make it as an entrepreneur. If the world is evolving, how much more you? 4. Risk-taking. Successful leaders are not scared of taking risks. As an entrepreneur, you should know this. Starting a business is a risk itself. This is why entrepreneurs should have an innate tolerance for risk. You don't need to be worried because the risks you take will expose you to doing things that other careful entrepreneurs won't do. If the risk pays off, then cool. But if it doesn't, welcome to the world of entrepreneurs. All of these will only help you set yourself in a better position for success. You need to be wise enough to assess risks and be ready to take only calculated risks. 5. Decisiveness. Being a leader has to do with being able to make decisions. You just cannot do away with this. One of your huge responsibilities is going to be making decisions. You will not always have to make the right decisions, as there might be no right decisions to make sometimes. When a decision has to be made, you will be the one to do so, and you will have no other choice but to experience the results and be held accountable for every one of them. If you always sleep on decision making, then you might not perform so well when you meet difficult and demanding situations. 6. Passion. Being passionate is another essential trait that leaders can't just do without. When you get to meet successful leaders and entrepreneurs, you will believe beyond doubt that they are passionate about what they do. Passion is the fuel that drives your efforts. If you are passionate about your business, your employees and partners will be moved to do even better. It is always advisable to build a business based on what you are passionate about. It will be easier and more fun. 7. Empathy. This is another leadership quality that most people don't like talking about. It is much more appropriate to see your employees as humans and not workaholics. You should know that their personal lives outside the office might affect their general performance in the office. Your employees will have no other choice but to be indebted to you if only you can be an empathetic leader. Work on being more empathetic by asking more questions than you make assumptions, listening more attentively to the answers, and also being able to avoid judgment. 8. Vision. A leader without vision is already in crisis. As a leader, you have to be futuristic and have a vivid picture of where your business is going. This vision will keep you in track and integrate other leadership qualities. Having vision as a leader will help run your business the right way. 9. Transparency. Most people tend to work more effectively when they know what they are working towards. This is one of the reasons why transparency is another good quality a leader should have. When your employees feel like they are not being carried along, it can create an atmosphere of mistrust, and you should know that this is not healthy for your business. Learn to put out everything your workers should know in the open. It will create a good working atmosphere. 10. Financial knowledge. Every entrepreneur must have advanced knowledge about finances and the ability to forecast. Forecasting simply involves using past data to foresee future success and trends in the market. Good forecasting is a driving force in the business world. It also enables companies to create strategies to manage unforeseen events. The key to successful forecasting is being able to come up with methods that will ensure the credibility of data. Conclusion. Being an entrepreneur is not a day's job. There are steps you must follow, as well as qualities you need to have to make your journey as an entrepreneur an easy and smooth one. It will be impossible to hop out of your bed one morning and just become a successful entrepreneur. You have to be sure you are ready to take the bold step. And if you are already an entrepreneur, you need to treat these qualities as important. It is totally up to you to figure out what will make you an exceptional leader in your company. See you at the top. Thank you for watching this. If you find this video informative, do like and subscribe, and let us know in the comment below about sharing your thought in this. See you in the next video, and until then, stay tuned to aid the student.